He's going to activate. There you go. Simple as. Simple as, boys. Boys and ghouls. That's my Crypt Keeper right there. There you go. There's the D1 for you. Ample time. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. We're revisiting a color, a single color that I don't often do, but I like to do. Okay, there is some adherence to this color. The Church of the Mono Red, the Church of the Blazing Flame here. We got some crazy new Mono Red tech right here. There's some really good stuff, and there's especially a couple of cards that I think the value just keeps going up even in paper because they're amazing. So this is Mono Red Aggro, Mono Red Burn, but I want to caution you against it. I want to say, oh, Jay, that's boring. I know Mono Red. We got some tricky Mono Red here. We got some devious plots. Yeah, we got some Mono Red that you're not expecting. So I really want you to stick around for this one because it's really fun with the new stuff from OTJ. But before we get down to do that, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, do you know what's going to happen to you guys? You're going to get ripped apart by the like and subscribe. The like and subscribe, of course, is a YouTube werewolf who will hunt you down for not liking the video and subscribing and becoming a villain today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live streaming goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch. Yes, it'd be fantastic if you could join us there. Also, you can hit that bell. Join us on YouTube. We stream on YouTube as well, so there's two ways to see me live and come hang out with the rest of the group. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, memes, anything that you want. On the Discord, and of course this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to get a copy of this one, go right there to the link and you will be able to find a copy for this one. So what are we talking about this quick draw? We're going fast, man. We're trying to get turn 3 wins on this one. So one of the first things we're going to do is actually not a one drop, but it is Great Train Heist. If you've been watching my other videos, you might have seen me play this one. Endless utility in this. I didn't think too much about it before, but this guy is a lot of utility. One red, you see how it has the plus sign next to that thing right there? I don't know if you can see, it's a black plus sign. Instant speed. Spree, meaning that you pay that red, you have to pay one of the other costs in spree. So you could pay the red and 2, the 2, or the red. If you pay the 4, basically 2 red and 2, you get to untap all creatures. If it's your combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Not only this will trigger prowess, because it is an instant or sorcery, so it triggers prowess, you get another combat phase. Like, are you kidding me? Being able to attack once and then turn everything, untap it, and attack again, like, I can't even tell you how powerful that is. Maybe you don't want that. Maybe you want creatures you control get +1 in first strike as a sudden surprise, or choose an opponent whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, you create a tap treasure token. So you can actually do treasure with this one and get a bunch of treasure off the top. Very useful overall. If you have enough mana, guess what? You can do all of them if you wanted. I actually really like to do +1, gain first strike, and an extra combination. Really, really cool. Did you know that there's a way to get 3 combat phases? Shh, stick around for that. I'm going to tell you that in a little bit. Monastery Swift Spear. You know what? It's a staple, guys. It's a mono red staple. It's hard to run a mono red deck without it. 1 red, 1, 2, haste and prowess, human monk. You know it. You either love it or you hate it, but we are gunning them down with it. Monstrous Rage. We're going to be combining this one with a very similar one called Demonic Ruckus. But Monstrous Rage does 2 things. It is a instant, which of course will trigger prowess. 1 red and 1 red gets +2 and a monster roll. What does a monster roll do? It's an enchantment, so it actually creates a permanent that gives +1 and trample. All said and done, it gives 3/1 and trample to a creature. If you're playing it on a creature that already has prowess, guess what? It becomes a 5/4 trampler on potentially turn 2. That is a huge amount of damage, okay? That is a lot. And it's very cheap and effective to get that damage down board quickly. If we're talking about burn, I'm going to go with 2 shocks. Shock is your basic one. Pretty much any 2 damager that's 1 red If you want to play standard and you want to do, you know, play with fire or something like that, that's fine. I also love my Oni Japanese art right on this one. So I like to do the shocks. On top of that, we can just talk about, I'm going to do 3 shocks, 3 lightning strikes right down the middle right there. Pretty much stock standard. If you want to do a little bit more burn, I'm not mad at you. You could do Volcanic Sprite. You could do a Brotherhood's End for sweeping if they're building up too much and you need an emergency sweeper. Volcanic Sprite or another Lightning Strike, that's fine. Damage downrange, especially, I want to focus on damage to opponent and not just to creatures or planeswalkers. So that's why I chose Shock and Lightning Strike. The fact that it's any target, so we can choose opponent's face, is going to be key there. Here's Blazing Crescendo. Why do we have this one? Well, it lets us draw a card. The key thing in making mono red run extremely effectively is to constantly get a fresh flow of cards into your hand. So giving something +3 into the end of turn, exile the top card of your library, you can play that one, is extremely useful, especially on something that already has trample or that is responding to prowess. It's a lot of damage to put down range. Demonic Ruckus, here we go. Here's Rakos doing what he does. He's making a big mess. He's the muscle. 1 red and 1 enchant creature, creates a permanent, remember that. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has menace and trample. Okay, now we're talking. Menace and trample going out. Very hard to block, and even if you do block, it is going over. And then when it is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you get to draw a card. So if somebody destroys this enchantment, or the creature that it's on dies, you get to draw a card. Again, constantly feed the fuel to the fire. That's what you need to do with mono red. You can also plot it, which is going to be important. You pay 1 red now, and then next turn, you can pay it for free, okay? So if you're trying to stack a bunch of stuff on a prowess creature, being able to front load it and then immediately pay it for free on the back end, you start chaining spells back to back to back. Felden Ronom Excavator. 2 red and 1 red and 1 Human Artificer 2 haste 2/2. He can't block. That's fine. Whenever he's dealt damage, that many cards off the top of your library, you get to choose one. Again, a card selector. People are not going to want to get hit with this guy every single turn. They're eventually going to want to stop him, especially if you do something like Blazing Crescendo on him. And when they do damage to him, guess what? Fuel for the fire. We get more cards that we can put into the game. Boom, 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 boom. That's how it goes. Keep putting him down, keep putting pressure, make them block him, make them give you cards, especially the cards that you need. That's going to be key right there. Lightning Strike, we already talked about. Return the Favor. Here we go. This is one that I think has avoided a lot of people right here. I think people aren't aware of this card, to be honest, even though I think it was one of our Black Council top picks. 2 red and 1 or both. So you could get this off for 3. Anytime, there's 2 words that you should look for in Magic: double and copy. Copy appears right here. Copy target instant spell, sorcery spell, activated spell, or triggered ability. You may choose new targets for the copy. So you can duplicate something that is coming at you at instant speed, copy it, and return it and make something else. So you could copy your own Lightning Strike. Guys, if you have enough mana, if you're late in enough game, you could spend 3 while casting a Great Train Heist to copy this instant and get 4, I'm sorry, not 4, get 3 combat phases, because you cast it 1 time to get untap all creatures in combat phase after this one, and then can you copy it and do another combat phase after this one? I'll have to double check if that actually does duplicate to 3. It might go off twice, it might not. It might give you 2 combat phases after that and it stacks. Either way, copying Great Train Heist, copying Shock, copying Lightning Strike, doubling up on any of these things. Don't forget, Return the Favor is also its own instant, so it will trigger Prowess, and then since you're copying a spell, it will trigger Prowess again. You'll actually get 3 for 1. It is also great in returning something. It's almost like a red counter spell. You change the target of something to something else. If they're playing black and they're playing removal on you, or they're playing Avarice, or whatever they're doing, just turn it around. You just grab it and flip it. It's an amazing card. Return the Favor, very, very powerful. Don't you know it's rude not to share great stuff? Great spree card that has a lot of abusability in there. Might want to consider putting a little bit more. Here's the man of the hour right here, the Slickshot Show Off. Here is the Gunslinger. Oh yeah, he is a bird wizard. He is dressed to the nines with his hat and his three-piece suit right here. 1 red and 1 flying haste 1/2. Wizards of the Coast said, what if we gave somebody super prowess and haste, and also you could cast it for free, and it also had evasion? And they were like, yeah, print it right now. It's Slickshot Show Off. This guy is a 1/2 flying haste bird wizard. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, so basically prowess, he gets +2 +0 until the end of turn. Basically meaning, guess what? He has super prowess. He just doesn't even get that toughness crap. He doesn't need that. He wants to do damage right away. Plot, you play 1 red and 1, and next turn you can play him for free. That means all the mana that you've stacked up, you could stack up a Demonic Ruckus, everything else, you could have 4 mana available, play Slickshot for free, play Demonic Ruckus, Crescendo, and a Monstrous Rage all on him at once, and he is going to get +1 for each of those. So 3 spells go off, he gets +6, plus everything else. Blazing Crescendo will give him +9, Monstrous Rage will give him +12, and Demonic Ruckus will give him another +1, so it'll be 13. He'll be like a 13, 14 damage creature going in on like turn 4 potentially. It is ridiculous how powerful Slickshot is. He is the man to beat. Ren's Resolve. We got to get those cards flowing, guys. 1 red and 1, exile the top 2. It's a sorcery until the next turn. You may play those. Get you mana, get you cards, creatures, spell, weapons, and ammo. That's what you need to reload your hand with. Godric. Hey, if we're putting all these permanents on the board, if we're casting them for free, we might as well bring Godric to the party, right? 2 red and 1, legendary creature, human noble, 3/3 haste. As long as 2 or more non-land permanents enter the battlefield under your control this turn, Godric Cloak Reveler is a dragon with a base power and toughness 4/4 and flying, and he has 1 red. Dragons you control get +1 to the end of turn. So if you have played 2 permanents, he becomes a 4/4 dragon that is pumpable. What I like to do, Demonic Ruckus, absolutely. Trample and haste, that's a permanent. Monstrous Rage, trample and +2, that's a permanent. We can immediately put him down and put somebody else down, but even so, we could do Godric on turn 3 with a plotted Demonic Ruckus. That's a combo right there. He's now 5/5 trample and menace on turn 3. Very, very useful going in with him with the amount of damage that we're doing. It's just fantastic. It is a lot of damage to do. It's a lot of tricky stuff. That's our high end. He's our biggest creature. He's the 3/3. We're going aggro, we're going lean, mean, and we're shooting him down. One to here is Warcrafting just for the heck of it. Middle to late game, if you get stuck, you need to kill the Sheldred. 5 damage to somebody. If you have the extra mana, it does. If you do excessive damage to somebody, you get to draw that many. You may exile the top and get a card from it. So if you have like a 3-drop and you kill it with 5, you get to look at 2 cards and get 1. Or it can just get a Sheldred, boom, bop her right in the head right there and get rid of her. 20 mountains, 1 Mishra's Foundry. You want to do a little bit different mana? Sure, I guess. You could put a Hidden Volcano or an Autonomous Furnace. I don't really want to come in tapped. I think 1 Mishra's Foundry is fine. I want the red available when I want it available. I don't want to slow myself down with these tap lands or deserts or anything like that. I'm going quick. I'm going fast. I'm doing burn. Got me to Diamond 1 in shooting range of Mythic with this one, by the way. Alchemy, it is 100% standard. It is 100% alchemy. It is good in both. 1.8 average. 15 creatures. Humans, artificers, bird monks, nobles, and wizards. 16 instants, 4 sorceries, 4 enchantments, 21 lands altogether. That's what we're looking at right there. We're going hard, we're going fast, we're going hot. That's what we're doing, boys and ghouls. As for the sideboard, I think I showed you a little bit of sideboard ability right here. Brotherhood's End, it's good. I think that you might want some sort of wipe in case you get bogged down. Generally, if you get bogged down in mono red, you're going to lose anyways. This might be, if you know the best of 3 boys, if you're running against like Azorius Soldiers or Boros Soldiers or something like that, and you really need a sweep, that's not too terrible to do, especially if you can haste out next turn. But yeah, Cunning Coyote's not a bad one either to plot to put down something. He is a hasty, and he gives somebody else haste and +1/+1. Mirror and Banesplitter's not a bad one either to immediately flash in for +2. It immediately attaches, and it is a permanent. So either of those are all fine, and maybe another Lightning Strike in case you need more power on the front end. That's what we look like, guys. Very cheap. 1, 2, and 3. We only have 4 cards that are 3. Everything else is low, fast, and hot, as previously mentioned. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I know Mono Red's not always the most popular, but man, is this good. Again, this got me to Diamond 1. It's probably going to push me over into Mythic. So this is going to get me the big M right here. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the Mono Red. Do you like Mono Red? Do you hate it? What do you want to see next? Let me know. Don't forget to like the video. Let's get into it, boys. Let's get gaming. All right, so we can do Demonic Ruckus into that. You finally got Insatiable Avarice to put in your Dread combo deck that makes it even better. Try Insatiable Avarice with fucking Sheldred. It does 7 damage. Believe it or not, it's a fucking hell of a thing. Gunsling that. Okay. El Gigo. March towards perfection. He's going for it. We got a big boy charge right here. Nope, that was the wrong thing to do. Grafted Butcher. 6. As long as he doesn't kill Godric, I think we got him. Boom. He's at 10. Don't kill Godric and we got him. Sheldred's Edict. Yeah, we'll lose one of those. We get to draw a card off that too. Boom. 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 Oh yeah, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. The next Gorjussi. Evolve Sleeper. He's going to swing. Slick Show Off. Boom. Got him. This Boros one, no, this is my own spicy mono red right here. What's up, Guck Guck? This is my own spicy boy red right here. We had to get that bird wizard out on the field, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Sheldred is used a lot. She's used a lot for a reason. She's a really good card. Like, I hate putting Sheldred in everything, but like for the Avarice deck, especially from the card draw, I really do like her in there. Because Avarice combo can kill. Like I said, Avarice, you can force 3 damage and draw 2 cards with Sheldred on the board. That's a 7 damager right there. If you even have what's his face on the board, it's actually 14 damage. So, it's a pretty absurd combo in and of itself, you know. Ops goes first, man. I'd love to go first one of these days, man. I think that would be really cool if I did. Haywire Might. Whenever you see Haywire Might, he's one of those cards. What do I mean by one of those cards? One of those cards that you know they're going to be up to some garbage. That they're going to be onto some trash. Haywire Might is one of those things that just has literally no downside. There's nothing bad about casting Haywire Might, so I'll have to wait. Hopefully he'll play out and I'll be able to get a combo off. Flame of the West. Okay. Bango. My turn. Do 9 right there. Might be a board wipe. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. If not, I can win off Return the Favor. Could be a reprieve if he has a reprieve. Yep. Yep. As I said, the whatchamacallit players, these guys are really awful. If you ever see this card, this person is a tryhard. That's a tryhard card. It's not in and of itself a card that is particularly tryhard-esque, but the very nature of it being in somebody's deck is tryhard-ish, if that makes any sense. You can usually tell if somebody's first play is this stupid might, that they are very much interested in unbelievably optimized damage beyond what is generally reasonable. Okay, Godric. And 6 for the closer. There we go. It's kind of like ping. It's kind of like Founding of the Third Path. Founding of the Third Path isn't in every garbage deck, but every garbage deck has Founding of the Third Path. So it's one of those things. It's, you know, a square is not always square is a rectangle. A rectangle's not always a square, but one of them lines up with the other. You know. Force draw. Force draw 2 cards. Well, if you do both versions, I'm talking about the target player draws 2 cards and loses 3 life. If you do target player draws 2 cards and loses 3 life, it's 7. If you have, it's 7. So, and then on their turn, if it goes back to their turn, it will be 9. Yeah. I know what you mean. If you go back to their turn, it's 9. I mean the immediate effect. Okay, do that. Let's do Ronin Fell, Excavator. Wabango. Alright. Green Machine. Okay, boom. What's he gonna do? Fights, dice, he gives me the top cards. I'll actually take that. Boom, boom. Okay, we'll hit for 2. Boom. Spent a lot of going back and forth there. Godric. Ossification, good call right there. Yeah, you want to use your ossification on a 1/1. That's your number 1 play right there. We're gonna wait. Oh, it's draw 3. Oh, well, we actually have this, by the way. You can actually do this. Yeah, so it would be way more. Yeah. That's good stuff, bro. My turn. Boom. My bad. I stand corrected. So yeah, it would be 9. Damn, I got to do another deck with that. Sovereign, whenever Sovereign Ahua, Okinek Ahua attacks, for each creature you control greater than your... Okay. Alright. So what I'm hearing is he's going to be a pain in the ass to fight around. Yeah, he's a tough guy, by the way. Boom. My turn. Okay, Ren's resolved. Look at that. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. Doom 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 doom. Oh my god, Becky. Look at her butt. Wow. 16 cards in, I drew 8 mana. So 50% mana draw off the fucking dome right there. You were correct, Tempest. Thank you for correcting me. No one color is better than the other color. Doom, 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 doom. Certain colors go through ebb and flow of being better or worse. But generally speaking, no one color is better than the other. Okay. Botanical Brawler. So, Shuffler kicking the shit out of me here. This guy not so much, but the Shuffler's beating the shit out of me. Shuffler's beating the fuck out of me right now, man. Going in. Very nice. Oh, Shuffler beating the fuck out of me right now, bro. Shuffler beating the absolute fucking fuck out of me right now, bro. What are you doing, bro? 17 cards in. I get 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 mana off 17. Come on, Shuffler. I think I'm down to 21, Tempest. Hey, what's up, Zyran? Lord Brummer, also known as Flipticus, the Gypticus, the #1 Kipticus. Oh yeah, that dude didn't beat me. The Shuffler beat me. That's who fucking beat me. Shuffler beat the fucking shit out of me there. Shuffler was like, whoa, yeah, you fucking, you think you know what you're doing. Oh man, that was Shuffler hate. Listen. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I got 22. I got 22 on a 1.8. I've droughted on it. I mean, I can add some other stuff. You know, I could add some other stuff in here. I could throw a Mishra's Foundry in, so I have that. But I mean, I'm also at the risk of droughting, which has happened before too. With a 1.8 and 2.2, I could give it a shot. I mean, Blazing Crescendo. That's Ren's Resolve. Throw in another Ren's Resolve. 1 less mana. How about that? Doom 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 doom. Doom 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 doom. Today I got shoveled by the Shuffler 40% of your games. Run 13 lands and best in one. Yeah, and I'll never see a land. You guys know my style. I have to at least have some in there. But we're going down. We're cutting down to the wire here. We're cutting down to the wire. I might try it later, man. I might see if that's a real thing or not. I might genuinely try it. Okay, that's actually not a terrible opener. Dude, I'm actually on the play too, which is awesome. Love being on the play. Good stuff. Boom, boom. Hey, what's up, Mr. Spoon? Spoon Man. Feel the rhythm with your hands. You can. I have a historic deck that has 13 lands and usually just have 2 land hands and draw another with mana in the first 3 turns as while the shuffler works. Yeah, Best of One has a smoother. It's unfortunate. I wish it didn't, but it does. Look at all those chickies. They're pretty funny. Ren's Resolve. Boom. Okay, I think Great Train Heist is going to be... If I get another mana, I think that's going to be the one to beat. Rally at the Hornyberg. Sawblade Scamp. Is he going to rush in? Nice. Okay, so what if I did 2... Actually, this is going to be the one. Return the Favor. No, I can't do it yet. Great Train Heist. Return the Favor is going to be... Damn, I needed one more to do the Return the Favor. If I do 3... If I untap and I get the draw... Choose another one, so it's going to be 6. Oh, actually, this is fine. To combat, swing. We do Great Train Heist, untap all creatures. Yeah, that does it. That does it. That's the double attack special right there for you. I haven't tried the treasure deck where you give people tokens and it burns everyone up. I haven't tried that yet. That's on the menu. He requires a lot of mythic rares, which is the problem. Basically, big score is all mythic rares, so if you want any of the big score cards, you have to just crap out a ton of mythic rares. Even with opening 100 packs and using like 20 mythic rare wilds, I'm still this low. So it's kind of not optimal right now to start crafting it deep into the well when I haven't really even gotten out of the main basic stuff yet. But I am going to get there, and I have done Magda in my Outlaws deck. She's been in the Outlaws deck. I don't know if you saw that one. Jay on the play, I know, that was wild. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me on the play. It's the last time that it'll happen. Thank you for coming. And seeing me on the play today. It was the one time today that we get to do that. Not bad. I think we can go one more win with it. I haven't found a shell for Obeka yet. I'm a little bit... I think standard Obeka is going to be... I think Sagas. But I also think that she's going to be a target. You're going to have to put stuff on her to protect her, because... cut down. Here we go. Nope, didn't get it. Welcome to the machine. Counterspell, no. Annoy it with Affliction. Okay. Very nice. What's he gonna do? Boom. Very nice. Return the favor. We'll have to hold that up. We'll have to hold return the favor up. Proliferate. Boom. He's gonna kill that one too, yeah. Ren's Resolve. Boom, boom. It's a Mishra's. Draw Ren's Resolve off the top. There we go. Void Wing Hybrid. We can do that. Boom. Return the favor. If he has no blue mana and we do shock return the favor, he's dead. So hopefully he'll do a blue mana here. No, he didn't do it. Slickshot show off. Maybe he's got the removal. Boom. Nope, he does not. Experimental Augury, Proliferate. Hey, what's up, Lord Sephiroth? Bonehorde Dracosaur, that's not a bad idea too. I gotta really see the upkeep. I really gotta take a look at all the upkeep guys, you know. Okay, so again, if he doesn't have any blue for the counterspell, he's donezo, he's cooked. Yeah, he's cooked. Cooked. I tried to cook him in a different way, but he wouldn't let me do it, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Sephiroth. Yeah, I mean, I know they were going to do Aftermath. Aftermath was a disaster, so they didn't do it. I wish they maybe would have, at least in this, they would have given a little bit more packs, because it's like trying to have to craft all at once 2 sets at once. Like, it's like a set and a half to craft, especially with all the free stuff also with the jail one or the other. There's so much going on. There's so much in OTJ. It's kind of rough. It's the first time that I felt really restricted. Oh, the ones that were meant for the Aftermath-like set was Big Score. We know that. Big Score was going to originally be a mini set. It was going to be called a Thunder Junction Big Score. And it was going to come out like 3 months after, or like a month later, as a bonus booster thing. To whatever else was going on, the way Aftermath was. Aftermath had all kind of problems and people didn't like it. So it didn't get hit. Walla Holla. There we go. Wabango. Yeah, it did not do what they wanted it to, so it got the kibosh. Oh man, mana's getting me good here. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, they're standard legal. Well, I don't know if it was YouTubers really saying that they didn't like it. I think it was mostly just consumers not buying it. It was one of the worst performing sets. He's gonna play removal on it. I really need that card draw. You know, really needed that card draw. We lost this. We lost this one, boys, because it's gonna give me a mana off the top. 32% chance, might as well be 1,000%. Yeah. Told you. I knew as sure as the day is long that it was gonna give me a mana off the top. Man, yeah, two instant removals, even more wipes, and we had this garbage. We tried to get our card draw off, and it just didn't work. And he's loaded to bear here. Probably has another couple of instant removal on him, too. Tyvar. Let's do that. He's gonna let me build up and then just hit me with the direct. Oh my goodness, he didn't. Oh my goodness, Becky. I am shocked. All right, maybe we're not out of it yet. Maybe we're not out of it yet. Haywire Might. Like I said, not every tryhard deck has Haywire Might. But not every deck that's a tryhard. Well, what do I say? I can't remember. I can't even remember my own thing. Just don't be a mana game. Please, be a permanent. Just don't be a man. Just be a permanent, please. Please, game. That's all I'm asking you, man. Oh, okay. All right, I get 3 cards off the top here. Shock and Slickshot. Choose one of them. I'm gonna go for Slickshot. He might be our savior here. Take out the Tyvar. Vorinclex. Mill 2, then return. Hopefully he'll play removal here. Is he trying to go roots? Genuinely don't know. If he plays a removal, we can really confound him. Urg, Spurn of Turg, a burger. He's gonna come in for 6. Boom. Gonna untap 1 creature. Instant sorcery, activated ability, or triggered ability. He's got to double block him. Kills both of them. Draws a card. And turn. Okay, surveil. Interesting. Hey, what's up, 019? How you doing, man? What you been up to lately? I'm fighting for my life to get the Diamond 1 here. Fighting for my life to get the Diamond 1. Chitinous Crawler. I don't think I'm going to make it, though. Shuffler is not cooperating tonight. Yeah, Squirm and Emergence. Yep, not going to get this. Literally, if I top deck Miracle, if I top deck a fucking Lightning Strike or a... If I top deck a Lightning Strike or a... Ren's Resolve. That's the only way. It's probably going to be a mana. It could be a top deck hero right here. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. It is not. It is not the top deck hero we were looking for right there. It is a Bolt. Unfortunate. Yeah. Anything else but that would have been it. Well, not anything, but a Ren's Resolve or a Lightning Strike. So we had a 12% chance of winning that game and getting to Diamond 1. But the Shuffler can't be beat. At the end of the day, the Shuffler always wins. So there you go. I probably should have knocked the Tyvar. That might have helped, but I was more concerned. I was gambling on maybe getting a better hand, which I should never gamble on. But hey. Denied. Yeah, tell me about it. I built 4 standard ninja decks. I really should do a ninja. I should do a ninja deck. Boom. Hey, look, I'm on the play, guys. I think Blazing Crescendo is going to be the next. Unless he plays down a black and hits me with the cut down right away, that will stop things. He may, though. He did the Duress. Ooh. Okay. Non-creature, non-land, so he's probably going to take the Blazing Crescendo, which sucks because I kind of wanted that card. He may take the Demonic Ruckus. He may take the Ren's Resolve. Let's see here. Either way, I'm going to get a card out of one of these, which, of course, fields the Jeskai, Sultai, and Abzan. Very nice. Let's do that. Boom. Okay. Gatsu. Isn't Gatsu... What am I thinking? Katsu. Isn't Katsu that fried pork? That Korean fried pork? That's really good. Boom. Let's see who gets the... Oh, you can't plot from exile. That sucks. Steam Core Steampunk. Alright, let's do that. Satoru is good for ninjas. Yeah, you know what I really liked about OTJ is like they went back and looked at standard and they're like, okay, all of these cards will be a nice little shot in the arm for each of these formats. It was a very cool thing to see. Yeah, I like that they did that. They were like, this is a dinosaur. There's like 2 dinosaur cards. There's a ninja card. There's, you know, there's a detective in there. There's all kind of shit in there. And it is very nice to see that, you know, they did that. That they had that kind of foresight to, you know, pump everything up to that effect. Let's do this. Nahiri's Warcrafting, so we put that down. Okay, boom. Gain 1 life. Is there any other way to proc him besides Blink, Ninja, and Sagas? It says if you don't pay a casting cost. I think that Hitotsugi, what is it? If it just enters the battlefield but you didn't pay its price. I can't remember what the actual combo play was. So yeah, if you don't play for it, you get it. I can't remember, honestly. I think that I can't think of any off the top of my head, to be honest. You may be wondering why I'm doing this is so I can get the sweet juices in him. The sweet card juices. Okay. I think he's dead. I don't see a way of him recovering. Dix's command. That's fine. Returned card. Say unless he has a one blue counterspell, but even that won't do it. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna ring for it. Okay. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I've used that. Mr. Spoon, if you saw my Selesnya counters, I actually used that in there. The fight rigging you're talking about. 7-day streak, Lord Sephiroth. Thank you for coming, man. 019. Let me give you the shout out, 019, by the way. There you go. Go follow him. He's the Lord of all Atlantis. All right. This is going to be the last one. Where are they going to make it or break it right here, guys? Let's see if the shuffler lets us do to that D1. Elf. All right. Not a bad opener, and I go first. Could it be, guys? Could it be? Spoon Man. He has a 66 card deck. He's probably running mono black. Okay. Open up strong right there. Oh, Selesnya. Schwack. I'm going to save the Monstrous Rage. Despite all my rage, I'm going to save the Monstrous Rage for Gondrick here. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Let's just try to get damage down ASAP so that we can maybe get him. If he puts a little guy down right now, a 2/2 perhaps, he's gonna schwack. Okay, well, he's looking for blue, so we'll do Reveler. Boom, boom. I'm expecting something here. Chronos Reborn. So I think he's dead on the play here. He's going to trample over for 3. He's going to activate. There you go. Simple as. Simple as, boys. Boys and ghouls. That's my Crypt Keeper right there. There you go. There's the D1 for you. Ample time. Ample time to get to where I need to go. We're going to have to be careful about it, because it'll send you back to D4. You get some hubris in your life, it'll make your ass go all the way back. You know what I'm saying, guys? So, good one. All around, some really nice tricks. I like this because it's a straightforward red, and then it starts getting a little tricky. It starts getting weird with Great Train Heist and Return the Favor and Slickshot and all that. We start getting these weird combos that we can kind of do in a wild way, that is going to affect the game in certain ways. So I like it, guys. I like it. Mono red is fun again. It's not so straightforward. It's a little tricky, a little devious. So enjoy this one, folks. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.